What's up, everybody? Welcome, Mystics MMOs. I'm your host, Mystic Raven. All right, so we're going to get back into some Darkfall. I'm telling you guys, this is the next big title coming out. It's going to take a little bit of some net coding and, some fine tuning. But other than that, this is the next big title. I put links in the description below, so if you are a PC player or are interested, please click onto the official website to order and get your closed beta key. Also, if you're looking to play with me in Crowfall, it's not good. I said Darkfall earlier. Crowfall. There was a game called Darkfall, but if you're looking to play with me in Crowfall, go ahead, click the other links to join Valeria. That is the guild I'm in. And then on top of it, if you're wanting to go ahead and tell them we're having a recruiting contest. So tell them Mystic sent you, okay, if you end up joining. So all the links are in the description below, and there's a skill calculator available in the description. Now, one of the major things that I'm going to say about this game, why Mystic? Out of all the MMOs, because I play a lot of MMOs, why is this the next big thing? Well, for PvP. A lot of games, MMOs have PvP, but they're not designed for PvP, right? What this game actually does, it makes the crafting community the creme de la creme for progression. The way the disc system works, the way the build structure. One of the things that attracted me about Elder Scrolls was Dark Age of Camelot, and knowing how Matt developed Dark Age of Camelot, and it was no surprise that Elder Scrolls was going to be diverse. Well, at one time it was. That you could make different builds to fit your playstyle. And that's what this game brings. Because, unfortunately, what meta does is it hinders the game's potential. So anytime people are chasing meta, right, they're limiting that, that scenario. One second here. Hold on. Hello? Good. I am on a stream. Can I call you back here in an hour? All right. Thank you. All right. Yep. I actually talked to them. I'll call you back. All right. Bye. Sorry, I had to take that call. That was an important call. Anyways, so this game, I'm going to be harvesting some discs to upgrade my skinning. So harvesting is important. Crafting is important. They are very important elements in this game. If you're going to want to be, get the best gear, you're going to have to craft it or know a crafter. If you want to get into small group PvP, that's doable. If you want to get into large group PvP, that's doable. This game, from the rip, has implemented things that other games say they're going to do, but don't live up to the expectation. And that, within itself, is a huge problem. Alright, if I can stop combat. Oh, I forgot to put my pip ability on there. So which ability do I want? Well, we'll go ahead and get rid of this. I was debating about it, but and then we'll put my right there so I can That's gonna restore my pips. And I'm not worried about the materials so much. All right. See, if you roll, dodge roll, prior, something, there's a weird bug. Oh, wrong button. Keep. See, that's what happens when you move bars. Alright. I'll check out the comments here in a second. Now this is going to be a server reset, so I'm just kind of streaming, show you guys how everything kind of works. Alright, we're good. I need 3 harvest nodes before I can... 3 discs so I can upgrade. Alright. Once you get 5, it restores stamina. I'm not worried about any other resources. It's all RNG based. Well, some of it will have skill levels, but yeah, snap. And once you get better at your skill, you get a better chance at like uncommons, rares, and epics. And then in campaign, you can loot epics. Or legendary, I mean. Not epics. But if you're going to want to be a crafter, you want to level up your crafting and your gathering in infected. You don't want to go over to campaign prior to this. You know, I'm just going to go ahead and slaughter everything. Why not? I'm out of stam. It happens. Is that a blue? I think I got a blue. Yeah, I did. And that's one thing I like about the harvesting. It isn't just a, you know, click and just wait till. You can actually, you know, use the skill and the weak spots to increase your chances of drop. So I kind of like that. You know, there's modifiers, but I want to kill these two deer. Might have to move that. Nope. No. Have to get this. No. Okay, there we go. I was like, can I get off the combat bar? Gotta wait for the swords to end. Sometimes this can take a while to drop, so just a heads up. Don't get frustrated. It's just the name of the game. And if you, the only thing I can tell you, if you're a console player, now they are working on a controller adaptation to this game, so I don't know if you can completely adapt this to a controller, but it is not going to be out on console that I'm aware of. I don't know if later on they'll make that adaptation, because a lot of games have made that adaptation. You know, like Neverwinter was only a PC game at one time. Star Wars was only a PC game at one time. I mean, not Star Trek, not Star Wars. So there or Planet Side also. Oh no, actually that was a console game as well. But there's been games that's been originally just PC that has made its way to the console platform, and so I'm not ruling it out. I just don't think it'll be anytime soon. I was debated about getting like maybe the new PS 5. But then I was like, I got into this, and I'm like, most of my titles are PC based. I'm not ruling out that I'll eventually get it, but I just like, at this time, I don't think it's something I have to worry about. I won't be able to harvest all of this, but not in time anyways. God, I knew that was going to happen as soon as I saw the L come up. Bastard. And these discs. They can be such a pain to loot. I'm gonna stam out. Yep. Check out comments. Yo, Iris, what's up, dude? Have a nice stream, bro. Thank you, dude. I love you, man. Oh, dude, I can't wait for Phantasy Star. Dude, I seen it in Ashes of Creation. I got to test Ashes of Creation. I think it'll be a good game in some aspects. There's a couple things I was hoping for. I'm not gonna lie. I like the node system in it. It's unique. I think Ashes of Creation has a unique system. And it'll be interesting, how that all, how it eventually, I mean, you can always make adjustments, but it'll be interesting to see how it, it's received during launch. That's the thing. I wasn't a big fan of the deathmatch when I got to test it, so I was in on a test, and I wasn't a fan of it. I mean, I think you guys remember me streaming it. I did stream it. I'm not a big deathmatch player. I'm more of a battleground player. Some players like it, and I think for that crowd, at least it's there, and at least it doesn't take away from the other MMO elements to Ashes of Creation. But I really wanted where Drop Gear was kind of like, oh, there it is. There's my disc. Or no, that's not it. Oh yeah, it is. No, it isn't. That's a soul. No, that's my disc. Okay, so I got one disc. I need 2 more discs. I need 2 more discs. But I think, dude, Fantasy Star is going to be off the chain. You know, oh my God, seriously, like that is a title that is just, you know, I still remember playing the first Fantasy Star Online, and we were talking about that, remember? And we were raving about it. The old system to Fantasy Star. Fantasy Star has always been a good PvE game for sure. And the way the combat system, they've always, you know, definitely made the classes so unique in comparison to, you know, most classes like the gunners and stuff. Most other games. I'm really hyped about this, though. I'll tell you, I was like, you know, we were keeping an eye on it. We were a little debated. I mean, it needs a little TLC, but this is the title, man. If for a PC PvP game, this is going to be the title. And I feel a little bad because you have you know, Camelot Unchained coming out. And Camelot Unchained is Mark's baby. But, and I think Mark's he's a legend within his own right. You know, you can't take away from what Mark has done for the industry. So, but, you know, timing is pertinent. And my question for Camelot Unchained is, can you get it out? You know? You know, no matter how talented you are, you're racing against the clock for competition. I mean, the market's pretty flooded. So what separates your game from everybody else's game? That becomes the question. What's the allure? What's alluring people to it? Check this out. PSO2 is out now, but the new update is going open world. Oh, is it? I haven't got to check it because I've been trying to play a lot of PvP, you know, to be honest with you. Elder Scrolls was a perfect game for me because I was able to PvE, show what was viable in the game when everybody said it wasn't. So that was what got me started into the game streaming for ESO. I'm sure everybody can remember that. Everybody's like, Nightblades can't heal. You remember, it was only Templars. Only Templars at the time. You know? And I was like, you know, I am so tired of the naysayers. Every game's got them, but Jesus. You know? And then I was like, you know what? I'll prove it. And then I started streaming. And Elder Scrolls had the PvP, the Siege Engine, which was one of the things that, you know, drew me to it. It wasn't just the PvE. Even though Elder Scrolls lore, you know, the backstory to Elder Scrolls and everything is one of the most compelling features about ESO. You know, is the Elder Scrolls universe itself. You know, that's what... Also, I'm an Elder Scrolls fan. So, of course, I wanted the online version to be, you know, a success. And it was. I mean, it wasn't a failure or anything. You know? But after a while, we seen what happens in ESO. You know, with every game, to be honest with you. And that's, like, if you try to appease the elites, you lose more down the line. And sure, Microsoft bought out ZeniMax, which was a great purchase because, you know, they also got Bethesda in the process. But at this point, ESO has made its bed. You know? You made your bed. You became a World of Warcraft in the genre. Instead of, like, in a lot of... you know, PvPers are suffering the consequences, for that. Going with werewolves and gear proc off of, rating and stuff. That's it only goes in one direction. And it was an open-ended game, but you took an open-ended game and go linear, you're going to have consequences. You're going to. It's just the way it is. I still love ESO's lore. I love the world. The mechanics have always been a little whatever, shaky for a lot of us, right? Some bugs, some glitches, some, exploitable mechanics for sure. Every game has it. But to see what, like when I watch streamers, and I will log in, not log in, but I'll poke in people's rooms. I'll go check it out. When I go check out, known players having to deal with all that garbage, I'm like, oh God. I just want to cringe. I'm just like, oh God, oh poor guys. I feel bad for them. Seeing like 2 werewolves like take out 3 or 4 people, and I'm just like, that was just a bad idea. And I said that rotation's stupid. You put on this gear, and it was just terrible. Terrible idea. Terrible. Yo, Grafted, what's up? PvP in this? Absolutely. There's PvP. Matter of fact, this PvP is a little bit more relentless because you can loot players. Not in Infected, but in Campaign, you can't loot what's equipped. But yeah, you can loot them. You kill them. Like, I'm Infected. A player could just roll up on me and kill me right now. So this is a PvP game. Everything's centered around PvP in this game. No best in slot as far as gear. It's all, the best gear is not looted. It's crafted. It still has a few bugs. So, a couple of things I'd like to see them work out. Networking needs a little bit of TLC. I'm not going to lie about that. Right now I'm getting around 30 frames on a stream. I'm happy with it. I'm not, could be better. But it's definitely, once they launch this, right now it's in closed beta. So if you're interested, you can go ahead and purchase the game. You will have it permanently. You do not have to pay a monthly sub. You can do the VIP, but it's not required. I don't need to like buff up for this. I'm just trying to get my discs so I can upgrade my skinning. Because in this game, you get white, you start off with white disc, you have to loot the other ones and then upgrade them through crafting. So crafting is a necessity in this game, in every aspect. Can I get 2 more discs, please? And thank you. It's very group oriented too. So I only still have one disc. Boy, I need more discs. More disc. See, that's another thing that... Just group them up. Come on. Daddy needs 2 desks. And I think it's going to be a little harder for the farmers, the way your looting system works in this game. They're not going to be macroing loot very easily. Let me check the comments. ESO is still fun, but PvP is now all procs. That's right. You have to have a good rotation. Crowfall has Minotaurs, which is a plus. Yeah, and Centaurs, which is what I also like. You know, they took a lot of different, variety. I mean, it's still... The classes are still based on race, which, I mean, that's kind of a... I wish every race could play every role, but I get it. There are some little things. But, like I said, from where this game was in conception, and given the fact that, they focused it for PvP, I think that was the selling point for me. I wanted... 2 of the major titles I was looking for was definitely this and, Dark Age of Camelot. Being a DAOC player, you play DAOC, dude. You know what that game's like. So to see, Mark take... Well, and Matt did it in ESO. I mean, when you play ESO, you know where it came from. You know where that game mechanic came from. It's no... The way the layout is on the map, we know. We know where it came from. Man, my RNG sucks. Watch me go through every friggin' knife, have to craft more, just to try to get 2 discs. I'm trying, y'all. Let's go. Some of the crafting is so... I mean, I'm glad they actually revamped the crafting to an extent. I mean, it was so intense It was, and they've kind of toned it down a little bit. I mean, I like an intricate crafting system. I do. I really do. Especially if it's going to be, the top end gear. You really want to make people earn it, right? They want to work for it. They want to earn it. But what they had was very complex. And they kind of toned it down. And I know a lot of players were kind of like butthurt about it because some players are really into the craft, right? They want a very complex system. But for the average player, you don't want to make it too overwhelming. You want to make it where it's rewarding, but it's still at the same time not so. We're gonna pull. Well, he died before I could even use it. Poor Bogbear. Never stood a chance. This class is going to get a nerf bat. It's going to get a redo. You can't give me this shit. You can't. Like, what was they smoking? I mean, I know I'm hard on devs. I'm like, seriously, like, no regen. Okay, no problem. What are you going to let me do? Are you going to let me do this stuff? That would be bad. Did my leather fall in there? God, man. That just sucks. I have to chop down trees to get my shit. Dude, I used to come out with toxic builds. And then, an update or two later and just get a nerf. Dude, I still remember that friggin' paladin tank I had, man. I'm like, oh, you guys are going to come out with this update? Remember that on test? I'm like, okay, fine. I played that bitch. I was like, oh, you son of a bitches. And then they nerf it. They're like, yeah, well, Mystic, here's your nerf bat. Okay, I told you guys. I'm the one that told you not to let me do it. It's just like, certain game, you would think the devs would listen to seasoned players. You would think, what is this player has over 20 years experience in MMOs. Should I listen to them? Especially when they tested for multiple companies, they used to, do this. Why would we want to listen? That's the problem with ESO. I like Matt and them. I really do. But man, seriously. Listen. This class is going to get a nerf. Believe it. Man, I'm not going to get disc for shit. My RNG just sucks. Discs? No, of course not. Ugh. Might just go farm some gold. I mean, it's going to cost whatever. Damn it, Jim. Alright, come here. Let's go. Come to daddy. Give me that disc. I know it's buried under this fur somewhere. Damn it. You got it? Come on. Give it. Hand it over. Bullshit. So the more you do a certain skill in crafting or harvesting, you will loot the discs that way. Unlike combat, where you actually have to engage into the world combat system. Okay? So the only way to earn your harvesting disc for upgrades is harvesting. Mining, quarrying. Same old, same old. Oh, dude, I'll pull all you guys. I don't give a shit. Really? Okay. Like I said, they're gonna nerf this. They are going to nerf this class. Believe it. Don't give this shit to me. If you guys haven't checked out this build, go check out my earlier... You know what? I am so sick of you, bear. Bad bear. Bad bear. Now, where was that one I was skinning? Oh, right there. Under the pile. Oh, yes! One more disc. Come to daddy. Come to daddy. Bastards. I will not be denied. Oh shit, I didn't know I killed a deer. I'm gonna switch out my knife after this harvest. Stamped out. Yep, see, it's about to break. Kind of get a feel for this shit. It's okay. No! Oh, there's meat over here. Come here. I'm getting robbed. You know what? One more. Just one more. Can we do it? I'm in the forest. I've been robbed again. Hand it over. Hand it over. I wonder if I can kill those pigs. We'll find out. Usually wild pigs, definitely, but... Okay, anything that's in here is dying. Can't kill the tame pigs. I tried. What is... God. Come to daddy. Don't hold out. deer got in my line of sight. He deserves to die. Come on. No. Come on. I just need one more disc, man. Bullshit. Okay, where was I? Okay. Come on. No. Stamping out. What? I'm getting robbed. No. I knew that bear was coming. All right. Think. Come here. Hand it over. Well, something was in my way. One more. It's gonna be whatever. You will be farming up discs. That's one thing you will do. Oh, you will. Come on. Really? Almost. Come on. The RNG gods hate me. See, if you roll too soon or whatever. What'd I do? I was about to say, did I bug that up? Okay. After this, I'll take a break. Sometimes you're at it for a while. I was hoping to do a quick upgrade. Do not go to campaign without leveling up your harvesting and crafting. I'm telling you, you will regret that shit. You will. It's just the nature of the beast. You want to take advantage of the infected, leveling up the harvesting and crafting to get it to epic discs. Once you get epic, then you can group up and then harvest bigger nodes in campaign with rare materials, and especially when it comes to gems on mother loads for mining, because that's the only way you can level up, make jewelry. Okay, after this, I'll just, if I don't get it, I'll just call it. I hate these random elks. Just kind of like, oh, don't mind me. I'm just walking through my dead brother. Just so I can go ahead and annoy you while you harvest. All right. Anyways, I think you guys get the idea. You got to go ahead and do it to get it. I mean, it's not too bad. I'm not complaining. I got 2. I need 3 to do the upgrade, and I'm getting crafting material to start leveling up leatherworking. So that's kind of how you want to go in this direction when you're doing this. Anyways, man, guys, thank you for stopping in. If you don't know my boy, Too Old, Dudes Gaming, Irish, please go check those guys out. Grafton, thank you for stopping in. This game is very PvP oriented. That is what the name of the game is. Crowfall, check it out. Links in the description below. And if you order before the next update, remember, wolf mount. Woof, woof. I'm Mr. Craven. This is Mystics MMOs. As always, have a nice day.